A very good morning to everyone. And today I want to begin with a statement that pain, now it's raw energy. Transform it, don't suppress it. So let me ask you something a little unusual to start with because talking about pain in the morning. So think of the last time something went really wrong. Maybe it was at work, maybe it was at home. Maybe it was something you said, something someone said to you. Or maybe, and this one hits close, something you failed at despite trying your absolute best. And now, what did you do with that feeling? Yes. Did you push it down with a hot cup of chai and tell yourself, chalta hai? Or did you scroll through Instagram at midnight pretending it didn't happen? Or did you just sit in it alone, quietly, wondering, why does this keep happening to me? And this is a very common feeling when something wrong happens with us. We always ask God, why me? That's so good. I'm not here to tell you those feelings are wrong, but I'm here to tell you that those feelings, that exact discomfort, might just be the most valuable thing you carry. So today, we talk about how you turn your pain into your power, right? Really powerful. So let us meet Priya. She's a 32-year-old marketing manager in a mid-sized company in Pune. Smart, hardworking, the kind of person who sends emails even on Diwali. And one day, a junior colleague, a man, let's just say it, gets promoted over her. No explanation, no conversation. She goes home, she cries, she questions everything, her choices, her worth, her wardrobe, honestly. And now, here's the fork in the road that every one of us faces when pain shows up. Do we let it weaken us or do we let it wake us up? So she chose the second. She didn't shout. She didn't quit dramatically. She asked for a feedback meeting, started building skills her office hadn't even thought to value yet. And 18 months later, she wasn't just promoted, she had a team reporting to her. So pain didn't break her, pain briefed her. And it said, here is what needs to change. Are you listening? And now let's talk about someone whose name you won't find on a LinkedIn profile, but whose work runs the entire household economy. Sunita ji. She's a homemaker, mother of two, manages everything from school tiffins to electricity bills to a mother-in-law who has opinions about everything, including how Sunita ji cuts vegetables. And for years, Sunita's pain was invisible, even to herself. She kept giving, she kept adjusting, she kept shrinking. Until one day, her daughter asked her, Mummy, what do you want to be? And Sunita didn't have an answer. And that silence, that painful, hollow silence, cracked something open. She started writing, just a diary, then a blog. Then one day she was teaching cooking classes online. 200 students, her own income, her own identity. Reflection, not escape, converted her pain into wisdom. She didn't run from the question, she sat with it. She asked, what is this hurt telling me about what I truly want? And that question, that one honest question, changed the course of her life. And then we have Rahul. He has been running a small business for 15 years. Pandemic hit, he lost almost everything. Savings wiped, staff let go. The shame of telling his family was almost worse than the loss itself. Because nobody tells men that it's okay to fall apart. He didn't speak about it for months, smiled at family dinners, said, Sab theek ho jayega. But inside he was drowning. And then a friend dragged him to a men's support group. He sat there the first week and said nothing, but he listened. And what he heard surprised him, that these were successful looking men, all carrying the same silent weight. That experience changed Rahul. He rebuilt slower this time, smarter this time, and more importantly, he stopped being afraid of vulnerability. He now mentors young entrepreneurs and tells them upfront, the worst thing that happened to me made me the best version of myself. Your struggle is not your shame, it's your story. And stories have power. So I would say, cherish your vulnerability. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid to share it. It empowers you, it makes you stronger. And here's the truth, that nobody puts in a motivational poster because it doesn't sound pretty. Comfort has never produced growth, ever. A seed doesn't bloom in a warm, safe box. It breaks open underground, in the dark, under pressure, and then it reaches towards the light. And you're not different from that seed. The teenager who got rejected from their dream college and went on to discover a passion they never would have found otherwise. The woman who stayed in a difficult marriage a year too long and came out knowing herself with a clarity she could never have bought. The man who failed publicly and rebuilt something more real. So, discomfort is not the enemy, avoidance is. So, I want to give you something to take home today. And this is your exercise. 5 minutes, a pen, and honesty. Let me say that again. 5 minutes, a pen, and honesty. So, step one, write down one painful experience. Yes, just one. Could be recent, could be old. Write it plainly. No drama required. Yes. And then step two, below it, complete this sentence. This taught me, and complete it. I'll give you time to write. Once you are done, you can message in the chat box. Done, done, are done. So I hope you've completed the sentence. No silver lining required, no forced positivity, just honest reflection. Because this is for you, this is about you. And truly speaking, this is you. You might write, this taught me that I was stronger than I gave myself credit for. Or this taught me that I had been ignoring something important. We do it all the time. And, we usually ignore ourselves all the time. Or even this taught me that I need help, and asking for it is not a weakness. Similarly, even showing vulnerability is not a weakness, it's actually power. It really needs courage to show your vulnerability to others. Whatever it is, write it, because once you name what pain taught you, it can no longer own you. Yes, a simple exercise. And there's a Japanese art form, I had shared it before also, Kintsugi. When a piece of pottery breaks, instead of, throwing it away, they repair it with gold. The cracks don't disappear. They become the most beautiful part of the piece. And life is like that. Your pain is not a flaw to hide. It is where your gold lives. You know, I've seen in the Bollywood movies in the past, वो कहते हैं कि शायर की शायरी में वजन तभी आता है जब पेन होता है राइट तो दर्द के दौर से गुजरता है तो वजन आता है तो यस दैट इज गोल्ड so the world doesn't need your perfect version. It needs the real, cracked, repaired, radiant version of you. So here is your call to action. Not a big dramatic one, just a small, brave one. This week, don't run from one hard feeling. Sit with it. Ask what it's trying to teach you. Then take one small step in that direction. You must have seen that when things don't go right in our life, there is a pattern to it. And we say, "Ah, every time this is happening to me." And we always say, why me? Why me? Instead of asking the universe, what are you trying to teach me? And let me tell you with full conviction that when you have learned your lesson, that pattern will break. So be open to learning. That one step, that change in the question, that instead of asking why me, just ask what are you trying to teach me and reflect. And that will make all the difference in your life. That one step, that single act of choosing to grow instead of hide or instead of self pitying, that is where your power begins. Right? So, with that thought, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you.